Pour that out.
Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Ollie and Sapphire. I'm Ollie and I'm Sapphire. And it's time for mac and cheese part 2 of the Thanksgiving Helper Show. And if you don't know, all the food we make on this show is Thanksgiving related.
Give me
So as you can see, if you followed part 1, you should have some good noodles. So now we got to get the water out carefully. And don't burn your hands, guys. Wash your hands. Don't burn your hands. Make sure you clean up. Okay, you guys, we're letting it escape. It's okay if some of your mac and cheese falls out, but don't let too much fall out or you won't have much of a meal.
Caleb, you gonna get burned.
Okay, you guys, we got all the water out. So now it's really time for the secret ingredient. It's really time now for cheese. Dang, that is one big block of cheese. Wow. I never expected it to actually look like that, but that's okay. Making stuff is kind of like science, and science is always full of surprises, you guys. Time to use another container. Macaroni, macaroni, macaroni and cheese. May I have more, many, please? What kind of song is that? I made it up. You know what? I really want to move this out the way, but I'm afraid it's going to be too hot. You know what's... Ow! It is kind of hot. Okay, you guys, so we added the cheese inside, which kind of looks really weird, but it'll turn out much better soon. Probably because it's like deluxe 4 cheese and stuff like that. Yeah, deluxe 4 cheese is cool. Yeah, it is. Very cool. Next, time for the next ingredient. Butter. Yep, we're going to take a spoonful of butter. Once. Twice. And stir that all together. We always use Smart Balance, but you can use anything you want. Yeah. So we're mixing that all together to make it look yummy. Oh, something flew away. I didn't know mac and cheese could fly. It can't, Sapphire. Oh, it can't. Okay. And now we're gonna put some more cheese inside from the Velveeta. Velveeta shreds. We're using that too. Once again, you don't have to use it, but we're going to use it. Because we already had some cheese. It's sort of like a bonus step, but we are adding it because we like cheesy stuff. Super cheesy! Okay, you guys, so after you've done that, we're going to mix that together with the other stuff inside your pot. Okay. Now it's starting to look more like M-A-C, mac and the cheese. Yeah, it's starting to look more like it is. Oh, we're gonna use more Velveeta. We're gonna use more. Some cheese below. Let me just get off the surface right now. Sapphire, you really should pick that up. No, fine. Okay, we're going to use some more Velveeta, which is also very optional. Okay, you guys. That is one big bowl and of looking good mac and cheese, you guys. But we're not done. Looks like you also need some eggs. But, well, actually, I don't know yet. Let's see. And here's the dressing. We're about to make a video of that, so look out for that. Yeah, dressing part 2 is coming out. Yep, so look out for that video. I did tell you. All right, you guys, we're putting eggs in it. Okay, so you need 1, 2, 3 eggs. So we're going to throw those eggshells away. Make sure you clean up. But it looks like we need 3 eggs. Yep, and you're going to stir those probably. Yep, you're probably going to stir those. Let's see. What did I tell you guys? I'm a stirring genius. Whatever. So we're stirring the cheese, the Velveeta, the butter, more cheese, and eggs all together in the pot. Alright, you guys, so after you have stirred it together, it's supposed to look orange when it's done. So let's move on with the next step. Hey, I remember you, Martha White. You helped us with our cornbread. Yep, so you're going to have to add some flour from Martha White. You're going to have to add some flour inside and stir. Let me see if I can remember this. You stir the mac and cheese, the Velveeta, cheese, more cheese, eggs, and the flour all in one pot. And now we're going to let it cool. It's just cooling out. Ow, ow, yeah. Okay, you guys, so we are adding we're adding some salt and, surprisingly, pepper to the mix. So you're going to need to add salt and pepper to the mix and stir that all together. You're probably asking what we're using. We're using this deluxe macaroni and cheese, 4 cheese, maybe real cheese. Okay, you guys, so make sure you add some milk to it. We accidentally skipped that step, but add some milk. Okay, add some milk to the mix. Season up that taste. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can remember this. Mac and cheese, cheese, flour, eggs, Velveeta, butter, salt, pepper, milk, and some other stuff, I think. I can't remember it quite, but that was good enough. Mix it all together in your little pot. So we're going to put that flour back up. Alright. So this is what our mac and cheese will look like now. Oh, that crispy good. Alright, next you're going to need some pots like these. You're going to need some trays like these. Some pans like these, Sorry about that. And you're going to put some vegetable oil inside the pan. And, like you did once before, mix it all together inside the pan with your hand. Then you're going to keep stirring the mac and cheese for a little longer. And then find one of the final steps. Put the mac and cheese with a giant spoon inside the bowl. Yep. You just keep putting it inside. And we've got some left over. Woohoo! We're going to put that on some more trays. And once again, add some more Velveeta, which is super optional. Alright, so since we've made a lot of mac and cheese, we're going to need 3 pans. We're going to put it on 2 more pans and hopefully let those cook. You'll do the same steps. Pour vegetable oil on it, stir it together. Add some mac and cheese to the pan. And finally, add some Velveeta, which is, again, is optional. That means you don't have to do it if you don't wanna. You do the steps all over again for the 3rd pan. Put the vegetable oil on, spread it around, add more cheese, and finally, Velveeta. Now our space is just crowded with mac and cheese. But we're not actually done yet. Even though it looks good enough to eat right now, there's still another thing we have to do. Bake! We're going to place all the mac and cheeses. We're going to place all 3 pans of the mac and cheese inside the oven to bake. All right, you guys. So the mac and cheese is in the oven, and you're gonna cook it for 30 minutes. That's the end of part 2. So in part 3, we'll take it out of the oven and welcome the celebrity guest. See you next time, and we see you in part 3.